And now, the big idea. For decades, the United States military's fight for hearts and minds was fought exclusively on foreign soil. Now, the fight for hearts and minds is coming home stateside. The U.S. Army, along with their partners in the intelligence community, the pharmaceutical industry, big tech, the corporate industrial complex and our love child, the woke brigade, have come together to fight for the hearts and minds of the American people by using the tried and true method of divide and conquer, namely fighting racism, sexism, classism, genderism, ableism and religiosism. We'll save this country from racist rednecks who want to take our porn, our abortions, our Twitter and the ability to make out with whatever we want, whenever we want. Can't find any racism? Make some yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Race Hoax.
Welcome to Talladega, where we try for the second day to get 500 miles of racing in. Weather prevented that yesterday. King Richard Petty's here. And this was just recently painted in the tri-oval grass. All of NASCAR's drivers have rallied around Bubba Wallace, the NASCAR Cup Series lone black driver, after what happened here yesterday afternoon. The drivers, led by reigning Cup Series champion Kyle Busch in green, and their crews, the entire garage area, has rallied around Bubba Wallace and the number 43 today.
This morning, NASCAR is trying to find out who carried out an abhorrent racist act. Officials found a noose in the garage of driver Bubba Wallace. Yeah.
I mean, that this happens in the year 2020 is just beyond belief. Wallace is the only black driver in NASCAR's top racing circuit. He's also been an outspoken supporter of the Black Lives Matter movement that appears on his car in the wake of George Floyd.
I heard, as I was crossing the intersection, I heard Empire. And I don't answer to Empire. My name ain't Empire. And I didn't answer. I kept walking, and then I heard Empire. So I turned around and I said, "The did you just say to me?" And I see the attacker masked, and he said, "This MAGA country," punches me right in the face. So I punched his ass back. So I picked up the phone and I said, "Brandon," and he's like, "What's going on?" And I said, "I was just jumped." And then I looked down and I see that there's a rope around my neck. I noticed the rope around my neck and I started screaming. And I said, "There's a rope around my neck."
And if you can't treat someone from another race or a different color skin with dignity and respect, then you need to get out. The power of that diversity comes together and makes us that much more powerful.
Well, like many in the media, we ran this clip because it provided a powerful response to racism that the media demanded after Charlottesville. While the clip ran, I kept shaking my head, for I'd seen this story before. The list of hate crime hoaxes is long. Now we must add this one to the tally. According to the Air Force Times, a black cadet admitted to writing the slurs, and he's since left the school. So what's the response when we see stories like these exposed as hoaxes? It's never as huge as the initial response was when we assumed that it was real.
The FBI says the noose found in Bubba Wallace's garage at Talladega Speedway was a garage pull that had been there for months and that he was not the target of a hate crime. But Bubba Wallace says he's not done fighting yet.
Race car driver Bubba Wallace is not backing down today, even after the FBI determined there was no hate crime.
It's a straight up noose.
The police have gone through a lot of video, and they were able to capture an image of two people of interest. Have you seen that image, and do you believe that they could possibly be the attackers?
I don't have any doubt in my mind that that's them. Never did.
big development in the Jussie Smollet investigation. Chicago police have arrested 2 suspects in the case, believed to be the 2 men spotted in that security camera footage the night of the incident. Here's what we've learned about the 2 bodybuilding brothers now being questioned.
The Jussie Smollet investigation is taking a shocking turn with the arrest of these 2 men. Both know Smollet and have appeared on his TV show Empire as bit actors.
Jussie Smollet in custody and under arrest just minutes ago. Police released his mugshot. Here it is. In just a short time from now, he'll be in front of a judge for a bond hearing. Investigators say he is no victim and that his story is now unraveling.
So what's the response when we see stories like these exposed as hoaxes?